They don't want builder grade. Nobody wants.
And I'm sure you use that lingo. Do you use that lingo, builder grade?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Right.
I'm like, it's not bad, but it's not good.
How do you explain it? Go, okay, I immediately don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good. It's a toilet. Yes. Is it a toilet?
For now.
But then when we go to the other one, I guess I do kind of talk like that a little bit to people. I try to get on their level. Yeah, I talk that thing up, and I really make it cool for them when I'm doing the inspection. And I have sold a lot.
Yeah.
On home inspections. You're not going to get every single one of them, but you take your time and you make it cool, like a cool presentation.
Yeah.
For them, and just bring a lot. Have the estimates ready, multiple options for different things.
Right.
You're going to find stuff. Just build it all and have it presented to them, pictures, evidence, all that stuff. Not trying to scare anybody, and I also use that lingo when I'm talking to them, the customers as well. I say, I'm not trying to scare you. I am just trying to inform you. That way, you know.
Right.
Right. And then they're like, oh, you need a water heater.
Yeah. So okay. So
build those options. If you're taking them along with you, addressing the stuff as you're going along with it, informing, educating, then they're not really going to want to get that second option because you're there. You have built the value. They understand that you know what you're doing, and you're confident.
Yeah.
That's a big thing, confidence, and they can see it.
TJ, thank you so much for being here today. I greatly appreciate it. For those that haven't met you at Expo or a training, can you share with everyone your name, your company name, where you guys are located?
Okay, thank you for having me.
Sure.
My name is TJ Romans. I'm with KMP Plumbing, Heating, and Air out of Mansfield, Texas.
Very good. What do you do for them?
I'm a service plumber.
Very good. Very
technician.
Good. I love it. And we're talking for a great reason. You had a good year last year. It's time to brag. What'd you end up doing in sales last year?
Just shy of 800.
Just shy of 800. Very good. And there's a lot of guys that'll be here at this convention that they have others do the work for them, but you actually do the work yourself. You do install the work.
Yes.
So that's a great volume especially considering you're doing the work. So very much looking forward to learning about what you do with customers to get them on board, and we'll get into all that. But before we do so, I love learning people's personal journeys, how they got into the trade and got to KMP in your case. So let's start from square one. So I don't know, you graduated high school. What was the next step for you?
Out of high school, I went into the service industry, but in the restaurant side of things. Started as a dishwasher, and then I went from that to, being a server, where I got a lot of interaction with people. And then at the age of 19, I actually became a bartender.
Okay.
So I was, talking to people and
all the time,
and doing it and making, great money doing so at the age of 19. And I did that until I couldn't stand it anymore, really. And
well, what about it?
Just, I don't know, the fakeness being with people.
Yeah.
Like just the same people that come in all the time, and just I'd be like, oh, hey,
Right. Into regulars.
All the regulars and just being fake with them. And I was like, and I also saw myself, I'm like, well, what am I going to do after this?
Right.
Become like a restaurant manager?
Yeah.
No, thank you. That might be for some people, but that's like, work 60 hours a week, every week, go to the same place, do the same thing, deal with the same stuff. And I was just like, I gotta find something. And all growing up, I was always doing stuff with my hands, I guess you could say.
Is that right?
Fixing stuff, whatever I could find, mow someone's yard, paint their fence, something, just whatever it might have been. So I had a regular there, and he was a plumber.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, hey, you ever need any help doing that? On my day off, I can make some extra money.
Yeah.
And one time he said, yes, please meet me here, my house. We'll go drive, do the job. Helped him one time, and he's like, wow, you can work. And I was like, yeah, I like to work. And he was like, all right, come do it again. And then this was just on the side for me.
Sure.
And then eventually, long story short, I wound up working at the same company that he did.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And so he got me on.
Well, okay. So I was going to say, there's no reason.
He got me on fully left out of the bartending thing and
You were ready.
straight into plumbing.
You were ready. You're like, you know
Took
what? I
a
like it.
crazy pay cut.
Yeah.
Coming on to being an apprentice plumber.
Right.
But I knew that in my future, it would be better off than bartending.
And you're 19,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So you're like, all right, I can swing.
I was 21.
You're 21 at the time.
21
But
at the
still,
time.
You're young.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, okay, if I put in the time now, in they probably sold you that, like in a year or two, you get you know, because licensing in Texas is how many years is it before you get, you know?
There are different endorsements
Yeah.
you can get on your license, but you have to hold an apprentice card for at least, I believe, 4,000 hours to get your tradesman license, which allows you to work on residential plumbing by yourself, like a single family home.
I couldn't remember if it was. I knew that was that with electrical. I couldn't remember if that was with plumbing too. Okay.
And then 8,000 for the journeyman thing. So,
Right. But once you get that, you know, where you can work on the home solo, then you can start making some money. You know?
I neglected to do all of that. I held an apprentice card for way longer than I should have.
Okay. All right. So I need to shut up and let you talk. So all right. So what happened? Yeah.
I just
just
worked. I mean, I worked construction.
Okay. So it's construction type.
Well, everything. I'm very fortunate to have done all the different aspects of plumbing and being able to see all the different things throughout my career.
Yeah.
Construction, remodel, commercial and residential remodel, and ground up construction.
Yeah. You enjoy it. I can tell you enjoy it.
Yeah, I do. And it's problem solving, and it's something new every day.
Yeah.
New place, new thing, new task.
Yeah.
And a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
Also, when you complete something.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So how long were you at that first company then?
Tough to say. Like 5-6 years.
Okay. So
I
what
would
made you
say.
finally go, okay, got to do something else?
Just, things happened and it just wasn't there for me. I think we were only getting, if that, 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
On an apprentice pay, but also my fault because I didn't
Didn't
go out there and get the license.
Well, at the same time, that company, you can make some money if you get on you. If you get that, they should have kind of pushed you along too. To be perfectly honest.
Yes, they probably should have, but they were just more worried about getting jobs and getting the job done. And I mean, I say it like this: I didn't have that license, but you could have put me up against any of the guys with the license, and I would have been able to do this. Do the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was doing stuff on my own too. I mean, they were there. Legal type. Type way. They got to be there, but I'm, doing my own thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until family.
Okay.
Right. Gonna have a daughter.
Oh.
And
responsibility came.
Responsibility kicked in, and it put me. I'm like, okay, you gotta do something. So I ran out, scheduled the test, did all the application, everything.
Got
my license.
Okay, very good.
And
congratulations.
It really kind of changed.
Yeah.
For the better.
Oh, for sure.
Had I known, I was just, like I said, I was like negligent, or I didn't really care.
You're in your early 20s. I think we all have,
Yeah.
You're alive. You're here. That's good. There's a lot of people that make much worse decisions,
Yeah. So I went from the first company, it was 5-6 years, and then I got into some service work for about a year's time.
All right, so talk to me about that. What did you like about service work? You're doing that exclusively. You're not seeing the construction, the neat, you're dealing with people's
I did not like it. I did not like it.
Okay. It's a shock.
It was a lot of work.
Right.
A lot of work. Because they were just slamming calls. It wasn't for KMP. It was for another company. And they were slamming calls
doing the
down our throats, like, go.
Yeah.
And
you were just like rushing in and out of houses, right? You felt like you were under the gun all the time.
Yes, it was a lot of home warranty work. That's all it was. So
customers were really happy to see you.
yeah, I guess. No, they didn't like it unless it was covered by their home warranty, which, I mean, a lot of stuff was and a lot of stuff wasn't. I had to juggle being on hold, like listening to the hold music, waiting on some representative from the home warranty company to answer the phone and say yay or nay on things. So on the phone, hurry up and work, get it done, go to the next one, phone, work, done. And
Gross.
I was like, okay, after a year, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I am going to go back to construction.
Yeah, and I mean, and I see that. I mean, I'm in like every Facebook group there is in the trades, and I hate service work. Well, it's probably because you dealt with a company. You were with a company like that.
Yeah.
That ran your wagon, right? So, anyways, go ahead. What'd you do next?
Construction, back to construction.
Okay.
Yes. And I got to dabble in a few other different types of projects.
Yeah.
Bigger construction.
Yeah.
Like more commercial stuff. And like hospital work and work for a science lab.
Oh, interesting.
So I ran some what's called acid waste piping.
Okay.
Polyfusion. So that I'd never seen it, never dealt with it. So it was nice to
something new.
Do that and learn.
Yeah.
Always learning.
Yeah.
By the way, still.
That's
to
great.
The day. And then I got to do hospital work, which is all like heavy duty cast iron.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with that.
Right.
All cast iron and copper. That's where I got to learn how to do, it's called layouts, I guess you would say, and gain that knowledge as well. And then, like I said, daughter coming, family, everything like that.
Yeah.
Just wasn't cutting it on the
financial side.
On the financial side, I mean, we were living, but we wanted more. We wanted more for the future.
Yeah.
So I talked to a few people, and then got on with KMP.
So how did you? Was it a friend you had working there, or
Not at all.
It was just somebody that said KMP. Like, talk about that.
No, funny story. I actually went to another plumbing competitor.
Yeah.
They had a hiring sign out. I went in, application,
Old school.
turned it over to them.
Yeah.
And he was like, we actually just filled the position. And I was like, okay, no problem. I was still working my construction job.
Yeah.
And then later that night, I got a call from the service manager at the time from KMP. So I guess they talked.
Huh.
The two different company managers would
Well, they were great letting you go. Yeah.
I like to think so. But he called me and said, hey, you did an application over here. I would love for you to do one with us.
Yeah.
And please come in for an interview.
There you go.
So went in, did the whole interview thing with them.
What was that
seemed to like me. Just questions and kind of let me talk a little bit about what I wanted. I'm like, hey, I'm looking, yes, I'm looking for more money, obviously, but I want to build a future for my family, like goals, like buying a house or just have money in the bank.
You were forward thinking,
really, and then being able to take care of the family. Really, is the ultimate. Better life, type of deal.
So you had the interview. How long did it take for them to extend it on? Was there a second interview, or was boom, you're good?
It was
Let's
interview. Go. This is what we can start you at. When do you want to start?
Yeah,
type of deal. And I was still working with the other company, and I put in my 2 weeks. I let them know. I said, hey, you want to hire me? I've got to do this the right way. So I put my 2 weeks in, worked it out, and then had a start date. I think I gave myself like a Friday off and then the weekend.
Okay.
And then started on the Monday, the following Monday.
You didn't give yourself much.
Not much.
Like giving each other multiple weeks. Good for you.
But I needed to.
You're motivated.
Get back to work.
Let's get going.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your onboarding. What was that like? I mean, obviously you'd done service, not the right type of service. Right. So this is a whole new model for you in a sense. You knew the technical stuff. Clearly, you're beyond competent. You're good at it. But all of a sudden, there's this whole different side of this business.
Yes.
So back to what was your onboarding process like with KMP?
It was kind of a shock for me because I'd never been at a place that had their stuff together. If that makes sense. And they seem to have really, had their stuff together. Onboarding, first day, you don't go out in the field with anyone. You learn about the company. File paperwork, all that stuff, give you shirt, hat, things like that. Where I'm reading everything like I don't know if it was a slideshow per se, but I think it was actually, and then just slides, learning, it started here, it went here, and this person, and this person, and this person, the family. It's a family-owned and operated business. And I was like, this is very cool. I need to get to it.
Yeah, yeah. It kind of set a bar, right?
Yes.
In a way, like, wow, this is a business, right?
Yes.
This isn't just go hustle. All right. So how long were you in the office before you're like, okay, go right along with somebody? Couple days
Next day.
What led us to attend the event today? We've been watching the Certain Path podcast on YouTube for quite some time, and it just had a lot of good content, so we wanted to come and see what that content was live. Coming into this, I had no expectations of what it might be. I've never experienced anything like this before, but it proved to be a truly moving and engaging experience all the way around. My most powerful insight from this is that there are other contractors just like me, just struggling to make it, to figure it out. And it's wonderful to know that there's a network of people that can help support you and have your back. The most exciting thing to take home here, what we're going to implement, is going to be the call taking and dispatching for profit. I can truly see from the coaches what the value of that is, and for us, that's going to be step one. I would recommend others come and experience so that they can find out what they don't know, to understand that they don't know what they don't know, and to be able to experience a community that's willing to help answer that question.
So did all that stuff in the morning, learned about the company. Then they took me out to lunch, which was very nice.
Yeah.
And then I think we stopped and did like spot checks on a couple of the guys that were out there, just so I could see them and see what they were doing.
Sure.
And then the next day, the ride-alongs started.
How long did they have you ride along before you got in your own
I would
truck?
say it was probably a couple weeks.
Okay.
Maybe. So it went pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because they understood that I had experience and
Yeah.
also customer service, like the capability of speaking to people, which is not the easiest thing in the world for some people.
No, I agree. But your bartender
even myself.
Yeah, you're a bartender. You
I did. You
talk to people you don't necessarily want to talk to, right? Yeah.
So I had a leg up.
Yeah,
for sure.
Right. When you're watching those guys, though, like there's a whole system to like from when you knock to the door to going and you're like, are you just taking mental notes? Like, okay, I see, and you just debriefing in the truck after each one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, 100%. Just watching them, not trying to step on their toes or anything. Just like a information gathering. Like this is the process. This is how they do things.
Right.
So I need to get with it quickly.
Yeah. What was the most challenging thing for you to? At this type of service, was it building options, was it doing an inspection, or is just?
Yeah, I never really done the options thing before.
Yeah.
It was either you want to get this done or you don't want to get it done, or like I said, it was just construction background, so not really
service
options
related at all.
or anything.
Yeah, options, we got to do that.
Yeah. So learn the process through the guys, also through the system, has like training stuff through the system.
Yeah.
And then I had a test out procedure within the company.
So what is the test out procedure? Is it like in terms of service or in terms of technical?
Service, like
great.
building the options.
What did that? So what did that look like? That whole test out.
They gave me a scenario.
Okay.
Within our office.
Yeah.
And they said, build me options.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I took from that, kind of made up what was going on with it, their scenario, and gave them multiple options.
How many of those did you have to do? Was it just the one, or did you have to do multiple?
I think I did 2 different scenarios.
Okay.
2 different scenarios, and they were like, okay, good job.
Yeah.
All right,
go make some money.
Go make some money, essentially.
That's cool. Now, you mentioned training. I want, before we get into it's so important. What do you guys do training-wise to this day? Are you pretty active in training, or
as far as like
just ongoing sales training, situational training, technical training? What do you guys do?
2 different trainings every week.
Good.
There's even more than that, but dedicated days. Thursday is technical.
Yeah.
Wednesday is like sales knowledge, if that's what soft skills.
Yeah.
That's the right word.
Yeah.
So we huddle every morning.
Good. I like that. Yeah.
Every morning. Sometimes it's quick. Sometimes it's a little lengthy. We get drawn out in a conversation or something like that. It's kind of getting ready for the day and meeting, mention numbers a few times, not every single day.
Right.
But they like to let us know where we're at, how we're doing. Good job yesterday, good job last week.
That's great.
This is kind of what we need to push to.
Yeah.
Just a debrief.
Yeah.
For every day.
That's neat.
And then, like I said, Wednesday, soft skills.
Yeah. What's that look like?
So we'll watch videos.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Videos with questions.
Okay.
We have done that in the past.
Yeah.
Have someone present something. And they're pushing a book. I won't say pushing. We're doing a book
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
So
What is the book? Uh-oh, put you on the spot. I might have to cut this out.
yeah. No, it's expert something. See, this is bad. Yeah. This is bad of me.
Okay, we'll definitely cut this out. Yeah.
But it's a book with questions.
Okay. Okay, so good.
We're do like a chapter.
Yeah.
Questions for the chapter. Go over it on Wednesday.
Interesting. Okay.
And then they'll say, all right, we're doing chapter 2. Or do that on Wednesday. We haven't yet
Okay.
done it yet.
Yeah. That's good, though. I mean, they're asking to grow, right? They're asking to get better.
Yeah, it's all
think
for
more
us.
critically. Yeah.
Yes.
Because, I mean, the more you learn, the more you can bring in the home, the more you think critically. I think it's all, I know a lot of people push back on it, but.
I'm not a big reader.
Yeah, I understand.
So-
Hey, you got to do more podcasts, audiobooks. Tell them, hey, audiobooks, Rustin, come on.
Yeah.
All right, so cool. So you do that on Wednesdays, and you said Thursdays, technical stuff?
Technical stuff.
Yeah, what's the big, is it just whatever's hot right now? Like we're experiencing issues
be.
with this? Yeah.
Yeah. Or we'll have like a vendor, I guess you would
Sure,
say,
sure.
come in
Yeah.
and show us a product,
Right.
get a certification for
Right.
said product maybe, or just other videos, whatever, of the technical
Yeah.
side of things.
That's cool. Very good. That's always in the morning, right, before you head out? How
Yep.
long are your trainings both sides? Like 45 minutes, something like that? 30
We
minutes?
show up at 7:20, starts from there, and then done probably around 7:50, 8 o'clock.
Okay, that's good. Keep it
Sometimes
tight.
shorter.
Sometimes shorter. That's good. You don't want to drag it. Yeah, don't want to drag it out. Keep you guys wide awake so you get to that call.
Yeah.
Right. So, all right. Well, let's talk some turkey. Let's talk some business on calls. So when you get, let's say it's that first call of the day, you get dispatched to that. What do you do to get prepped for it? What background information are you listening to the call? What's dispatch giving you? Kind of walk me through that.
So you'll get the call notes
Yeah.
from dispatch. You can listen to the call if need be. I like to read the call notes. I'll look in the history
Yeah.
of the person if they're not first-time customer.
Right.
I'll look at the history, and even if it was a few years back, sometimes that helps when you're talking to them. Say, hey, I saw that you had this done at this
Sure.
time, and I might even touch on it and say, is everything still going okay with that?
Yeah.
Or whatever. But I'll read the call notes. Sometimes listen, not all the time.
Yeah.
And then I try to not fix the problem before I arrive.
Right. Because that technical brain's churning, right?
Yes, you see it, and a lot of people they get out of the truck, and they've already fixed it 3 times on the way there.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you start, and it's not that, and then you're like, oh man, well I thought it was gonna be this, and so I just keep an open mind. I'm like, this is what they say. This is what it could be.
Yeah.
Whatever. But we'll get all the information gathering on the way there.
Yeah.
And get out of the truck, park the right way.
Attaboy.
Get out of the truck.
Smiling.
I knock on the door. I like to give people space.
Sure.
So I'll take a few steps back and just be there waiting.
Yeah.
I knock on the door. I don't like to ring people's doorbells.
Yeah.
So I knock.
That's old school. That's taught.
Not too bad, like not too hard, but a little like a firm.
Just
knock,
right.
Yeah. And just introduce myself, and some people they just want to take you straight in to their problem, whatever,
Yeah.
and you go.
So I was going to say, you just follow them home. Yeah, you let them go. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. What are you saying to that point? Hey, Mr. Whatever. Like, how does that initial interaction? What do you like to do? Or
So I smile.
Yeah.
And smile and wait. No, I smile and introduce myself, and just put my floor savers on.
Yeah.
Go in the house, and if there's something cool, I might touch on it.
Yeah.
Right there, and then say, okay, this is what I see that you called in about. Would you please show me? And then I know what it says, but tell me in your own words.
Good. Yeah.
What's going on? And then it could be something wildly different than what's on there. So that's kind of why I keep.
Does that happen? I mean, I'm sure that happens from time to time.
Oh yeah.
Because people forget. They're like, oh, there's 3 things. They told the one. Because I don't know about. I mean, there's sometimes you're like, okay, I know that's a nagging plumbing issue. I'll get to it when I get to it, and then something major happens, and it's like it all adds up. Let's get it all done at once.
Yeah, I kind of just like let them take me. Show me, tell me in their own words, and then I'll see, maybe ask them a few questions, when did it start? Did something change in the house?
Okay.
Just various questions to get as much information
right.
about it as possible. Sometimes a lot, sometimes none at all.
Yeah.
They're like, it's broke, fix it.
Right. All right, let's go with, let's say it's a stoppage call. Like you just got a clogged toilet, it keeps clogging. I mean, I'm sure you're asking those questions, right? Is this the first time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe walk me through that, how that maybe is a little unique on like a typical service call, like the questions that you ask or...
as far as like a stoppage?
Yeah, on a stoppage call, yeah.
Obviously what you just said.
Yeah.
Just, does this keep happening or how often?
Right.
Maybe does it happen? Have you ever had any work done in the area? How old's the house? I do ask how old the house is in some situations.
Yeah.
We're all like on slab.
Things settle.
Where we are.
Yep.
So it just get as much information again with that type of call, and then I'll start. I don't like to dive right in and say, oh, you probably got a broken pipe under your house or something like that.
Yeah.
I kind of ease into it, say, well, this is what we're going to have to try to do. As far as maybe take the toilet up and then go from there, or ask them if they have ever seen any pipes in their flower bed as far as clean outs go.
Yeah.
And then have them show me that and just be like, okay, well, once you get all that information and kind of let them know what could happen. I might have to pull the toilet up, or I might have to get on your roof, or I see you have clean outs. We could probably go through here. Just put the ideas in their head, really.
Right.
And then diagnose it, obviously.
Sure.
And then move into the options. Give them the toilet. I got to pull the toilet. You don't have clean outs.
Yeah.
Once I pull the toilet up, we could try to clear it.
Yeah.
And then if I clear it or don't clear it, I have a camera, and I will inspect it.
Yeah.
See what's going on, or if this is like an isolated incident, or whatever the case may be.
And you said, and I want to talk with the camera because it's always an interesting conversation. Sometimes it's a charge, sometimes it's not. Depends if you're getting called out specifically just to diagnose.
Yes, it's situational.
Yeah,
I would say.
Share that with everyone, because some people don't understand how that works. Some people are like, anyways, it's a hot topic.
Yes, so getting the camera out.
Yeah.
It can make you money.
Yeah.
And it's going to make you money.
100%.
So make sure you got a charged battery and you keep that bad boy ready to go.
Yeah, right. Well, it helps the customer too. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I mean, hey, no one wants to deal with
them.
Yeah. Everyone's winning in this one.
If I'm specifically called out for camera work,
right,
and it's first time, they haven't already called someone else for camera work. We didn't do it last week or something like that, or I'll charge for the camera.
Yeah.
Just for the time.
Sure.
And I let them know that, I'll do video. I can take a picture.
Yeah.
And then present all that information to them, or just let them know, hey, everything looks good here. We're not going to be like you have a broken pipe and you don't. And we'll never do anything like that.
Well, they can see it too. Like, hey, come and take a look at this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it becomes really easy. Like, well, now we know why there's roots there, right? So I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to put words in your mouth. So you tell me how. So you see roots. What do you say to a homeowner? Like, okay, this, how do you explain? This is what's going on. And then how do you transition to this is what needs to happen?
Yeah. So, see the roots, or you see the pipe separated, broken.
Yeah.
Then take the evidence. Photo, video of the area, or if they're standing there, I have a system on my iPad where I can sync it to my camera.
Okay.
And sometimes, in some cases, I will literally hand them my iPad.
Yeah.
And they're watching me.
Oh, yeah.
And they're seeing it firsthand.
Yeah.
So it helps.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely helps.
And they see your expertise, what you're doing. You're like, it's some validation there.
Yes. Right. I think it's new technology awesome. I can
Right.
see inside my sewer line.
Right.
So I'll, I'll show them, hey, this is broken, whatever. Like a couple ways to go about it, and give them the options.
Yeah.
From that point.
So what are options on that? What you typically give?
Depends on where it is.
Yeah, that makes
Is
sense.
it under the house? Is it in the yard? Is it under the driveway?
Right.
I mean, it's all situational.
Right.
Under the house, say, well, where is it? Is it right in the middle of your nice living room with wood floors, or in the garage?
Yeah.
Right? We can go through the concrete,
Yep.
dig it up, fix it like that. Or we can go underneath your house
Yeah.
and go about it that way.
Right.
Just kind of ease them in there. I use phrases, and I wouldn't say phrases, but I explain it like this. It's like, we can go through the concrete. It's probably the most invasive thing that you can
Yep.
do, especially like if it's in the garage, no worries. If it's in the middle of your house type of thing, or your nice remodeled bathroom, nobody wants that mess.
Right.
Because you got dust, jackhammer, maybe dogs, present cats, whatever. It affects a lot of stuff. Like, or we can go underneath, tunnel underneath, and you have nothing happening inside your house. We'll get it taken care of.
Yeah. Well, you're selling them on that benefit. Like, you're not
Yes.
life isn't getting interrupted. We're not, because then you're going to remodel that bathroom again, right?
Yep.
After we rip up that pretty floor you just put in.
Exactly.
So it makes it easy. I mean, but it makes it real. Like, it's, and you gave them the option.
Right.
Ultimately, they're the ones who make the choice.
And I do kind of word it like this also. It's like, yes, breaking the concrete, going through that way is going to be a cheaper option. But is it going to be cheaper by the time you do have the tile, the wall, shower remodeled again or replaced? Because we'll pour the concrete back,
Yeah.
and fill it in and pour the concrete back when we're done, and then it's up to them
Yeah.
on what they want to do. I'm not a tile guy.
No.
You know,
No, you don't want to sit there
They
on
don't
your
want
knee.
me to try.
I watch those tile guys. I don't want to do that stuff.
Yeah.
On those calls, for a stoppage call that leads to a big call like that, we always talk about doing inspections, and it is service. I believe passionately in them. I believe it's serving the home well to educate people what's going on, right? What's in their whole home. On a call like that, where it leads to something really big, really fast, really expensive, do you still make time to do a safety inspection of the home, the plumbing system?
Definitely ask them,
Okay.
because they're already freaking out in some cases about that, and it's like a little touch and go.
Yeah.
Kinda on that. You got to read the room.
But I mean, I guess
sometimes.
if you've been in the
I do
bathroom though, and you've
offer it
noticed,
at least. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
keep
notice
eyes
it.
open
Yeah.
through everything.
Right.
And if you do see some dripping or handles broken off, something like that,
Right.
on your way to it, obviously touch on that and build an option.
Yeah.
For that.
Do you go to the main shutoff to shut off water off? That's always you can see the water heater and all that stuff.
We do a visual
Okay.
inspection.
Yeah.
You start messing with valves and stuff, you could cause.
That's true.
You could cause stuff.
Right.
To leak.
Right.
I'll turn back on. Guess what? I turn your water off and won't turn back on.
Right.
I got to fix it at this point. But we can visually see if something looks corroded or obviously dripping, stuff like that.
Right.
Inform
Yeah.
the customer. I always ask, and sometimes I inform.
Yeah.
I will inform them, hey, our service fee comes with a visual inspection of all your plumbing system. Would you like me to do that right now?
Yeah.
Or I'm going to just check this other stuff out because we found this over here.
Right.
But in the situation that we started off on this with you got the big sewer line thing going on.
Yeah.
I will still offer it, but they're already so overwhelmed with
Yeah.
what's going on that it's kind of not always their favorite thing. They're like,
I
oh no,
understand.
this is enough.
Yeah.
I don't need you to. I specifically heard, I don't need you going around my house to find
more
anything
stuff.
else right now. It's like,
I get that. On this big job though, like a lot of money. I'm assuming you have financing as a tool.
we have financing as a tool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Will you present that when you presented those options? Are they at a finance price?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we'll show them finance price
Yeah.
and then slide it over.
Yeah.
And it has the total total amount, and it's like you can get it as low as this amount.
Yeah.
Up for a month.
How many different financing products are you able to offer?
We have 3 options.
Okay.
We have 6 months, same as cash, 12 months, same as cash, and 82 month.
82
month.
What's the interest on that?
I believe it's 10.9.
Okay. But that's if you really don't have the money.
Yeah, if you need to get something done, we have that option for you.
Yeah.
I always inform people there are other ways to get financing as well.
Yeah.
If they are in like a credit union or just go to a bank, their bank, and see if they could get a personal loan if possible. I try to just give them more avenues. Then I'm not forcing our financing down their throats. Like this is your only option. No, let them know. Hey, if you have other ways, you got a rich uncle or something. Something. This is what you have. This is what we can offer you.
How often will people explore that versus just going, you know what? You got the 80-something months. I don't feel like going that. Or do you get a lot of people that will go, okay, I'm going to go to the credit union? Do you get
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
No.
That's America today. Like
I don't have a lot of finance.
Really?
And hardly.
That's
really,
interesting.
if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people.
That's okay.
Go with
less to
it.
deal with.
Yeah.
Less margin to lose,
And
too.
they're just like, I'll just pay for it.
Yeah.
I'll handle it.
Will you get a lot of people who go, hey, this is X. Can you knock off $500? Like, do you get the people that are negotiating with you?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do in that circumstance?
It all depends.
Yeah.
It's situational, just kind of like everything else.
Yeah.
I'm usually stick to my guns.
Yeah.
Like no pushback.
Right.
Kind of reiterate what all is going to go into the job at hand.
Yeah. Please verbalize it. How do you educate someone like how in depth this is? Yeah.
I can be very technical,
Yeah.
and I inform a lot. Like
Yeah.
I'm getting information from them, but I'm also giving them a lot of information as well.
Right.
With my findings and everything like that,
Yeah.
and the process
Yeah.
of getting it fixed.
Right.
I could just tell somebody, and they could call someone else and tell them exactly what I said if that's what they wanted to do.
Right.
But I will go in depth of, okay, this is what we got to start. Next step.
Yeah.
Like through the whole completion of the job, just so that they've heard it, and in their mind, there's like no crazy things going to happen.
Yeah.
Also, I will sometimes touch on the unforeseen
Okay.
stuff.
Such as?
Your concrete might be a foot thick, or when I do this, it might, not be as good over here this way. I couldn't see it that well. Like as far as a sewer line repair, you got to have a good piece of pipe to tie on.
Right.
Like we're gonna start with this, but I always put it out there that if we need to go further, there is a possibility of more failures. So that way, when you fix it, and they're like, "Why are you telling me now that we have to do this?" I plant the seed.
Yeah.
I plant a seed in there, so just kind of, this might happen. I've seen it before. I'm not saying it's going to happen to you by any means, but it can happen,
Right.
and that makes it so much easier when it does happen.
Yeah.
Not all the time it's going to be that way.
Yeah.
But sometimes there are,
Yeah.
and if you didn't start off by planting that little seed in there, then it's like run into a brick wall.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
bet.
They're very taken back from it. So
But if you let them know, this could happen.
they're still going to be taken back from it.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And but it's not fresh information.
Right.
So,
All right, we did the stoppage and ran all. Let's throw a different scenario. Maybe it's just hey, I've got this leaky faucet that is driving me crazy. I've got even the faucet. So how does that call different? I mean, you're still coming in the same way. You're still
always
building
coming in the same
rapport
way.
The same
Yep.
way.
Mm-hmm.
So so they take you to that faucet, right? So then what do you do? You're observing. Maybe talk about, are you giving them options on how to solve that? And then you build. There's different ways. I know there's 2 different ways I've heard. There's people that will close that repair and then do an inspection and then educate.
yes.
Close on different things they see in the home, and then build other options. And then, so how are there's the ones that just wait to the end and give a giant thing? So what do you prefer?
I'll go for the what they called about, and
Yeah.
then kind of plant another little seed. Like, hey, was there any other
Right.
things? You mind if I look around?
Yeah.
And then sometimes look around. Sometimes they're like, no, this is it. Please just stay right here.
Yeah.
And then I'll break down the options for from small repair to a full rebuild
Yeah.
to replacement.
Okay.
For the faucet at hand,
Yeah.
and then maybe even if they got 2 in the bathroom, be like, we can make a match. We can do both of them. It comes with the assembly, the drain assembly as well, and then touch on our warranties. That build the value,
Right.
and using us. I know it's just a faucet, and you think it's a faucet, but we're gonna do it, and we're gonna take care of you, and you won't have to worry about that faucet again.
Yeah. What do you like? What are your guarantees or warranties on stuff like that?
Yeah, so we have a standard 1-year part and labor warranty on repairs.
Yeah.
And then a 2-year for our members.
So okay, that was going to go with my next question. So are you planning to seed about a club membership before then, or is that the first time the club membership comes?
I think they touch on it on the CSRs.
Yeah.
Touch on it.
Right.
But I always, when I do build my options, no matter how many options I have, there's one right next to it. I'll duplicate it and then put with our membership on there, and then that way they can see it.
Right.
Like side by side. It's like, this is how much it would be. This is with our membership. And I verbally explain to them all of the benefits of the membership.
What do you prefer to highlight in terms of benefits?
I emphasize most the additional year of part and labor warranty.
Okay.
I think that pays for itself,
Yeah.
really, especially on a bigger job.
Right.
And the fact that if you call a plumber twice a year with the 10% off that we offer with it for a majority of our items, you call a plumber twice, it's already paid for itself, and then you're gaining from that point forward. I hope you don't have to call a plumber twice, but it happens, and we'll be here for you.
Right.
It has a number of benefits, though. I just touch on the $29 anytime you call us. You get 10% off and you get additional year of part and labor warranty. So that's a whole nother year that you don't have to worry about that item.
Right.
So
that's your where you like to
I'm like,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be fine for the 2 years, but if it's not, you'll have the warranty.
Yeah.
It's like $131 or $131.40 is what we charge for. I don't know if we're supposed to talk numbers or what for a year's time.
Yeah.
And they'll ask, is this recurring or do I got to pay monthly? We have a monthly option, but I just let them know if they do the annual. I will let them know that they'll call in a year's time and see if you would like to renew it.
Okay.
Or you could be proactive about it and call in yourself. But it's not. I'm not going to save your information, and it's not just going to auto pull in a year's time from you.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's what they're worried about.
For sure.
Well, some of them, sometimes membership will literally be cheaper. The job will end up being cheaper than without because of the discounts.
Right.
And then you do accrue the cost of the membership, but then with the discounts it makes the job less. So, and I've had no's on that too. Like, oh, you don't want to save money? Okay, fine.
Some people just don't want that reoccurring thing.
I guess so.
Yeah. All right. So you've closed that instance. You've closed that. Maybe you had 2 faucets you replaced.
Yeah.
But then there's that whole idea like the rest of the home. So the safety inspection. Do you just assume and do it at some point, or as you're doing that repair? You're moving throughout the home, you notice things, or how do you bring up the visual safety inspection, or you just do it? Again,
I won't ever just do it.
Okay.
Because they're like, well, you're supposed to be over here. Why are you going through all the rooms of my house? I will let them know. Say, hey, our service call comes with a free visual inspection of your home. I'd like to just take a look around and see if there's anything that you may not be aware of.
Yeah.
That's how I word it.
Do you get much pushback?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. What do you say when someone goes, yeah?
I just kind of let it go.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Right.
But you will, anytime you call us, we offer it.
Yeah.
For
no
sure.
reason to get.
Or just call us when you do find something, and we'll be happy to come back and take care of it. I try to kill everybody with kindness.
Yeah.
And just any of the pushback too. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, and we'll be here for you if you need us.
But I'm sure, though, in a lot of instances, say that you're in a bathroom and it's for, just to stay with a faucet. See the toilets, the supply line's in bad shape, the toilet's from 1974.
Yes.
I mean, obviously you're bringing it up.
Yes.
whatever you see based on however you're limited. If someone's hardcore about not letting you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I see it, I'll mention it.
Yeah.
I'll plant that seed again, and then I will build them a quote
Okay. Now, will you
or
do...
multiple quotes.
Oh, so I was going to say, so like on the toilet example, you do a quote there, and then you go, well, if this toilet's from 74, are your other bathrooms about the same age?
Yeah.
Can we take a look at them? Okay, yeah. Well, now, is that all one quote, all the toilets? Or
Break it down.
You break it down.
You can break it down. Yeah. Full repair, full replacement of this grade, better replacement,
Yeah.
best replacement, and then two of those.
Okay.
Two of those.
How many toilets you got on your truck, by the way?
None.
None. Okay,
None.
someone bring it.
We have a great system. Yes, our warehouse guys, if they're not busy, they'll be able to bring us, say, a toilet or a water heater or something like that. We keep our trucks very stocked, but don't carry the big, bulky items.
Sure.
We're stay pretty much within our radius, and a lot of times they can bring it to us or go to the nearest place to get it. Just kind of pull off, let them know, say, hey, great, thank you for choosing this option. I've got to go get one real quick. I'll be right back.
Right.
Or I'll ask them too, it's like, are you planning on going anywhere for the next however long you might anticipate the work being? You're like, no? Okay, I'm going to run, be right back with it, and then I'll get you taken care of right then.
How do you, because there's so many toilets. There's so many everything now.
Yes.
So you have, look online or, hey, what are you thinking of? In terms of color and style, is it elevate? I mean, there's, like I said, there's so many options in toilets these days.
So we use a pretty good product, and I push that one.
Okay.
It's our middle option, I would say, middle of the road. Great product. They can't run down in the store and get it.
Okay.
It's only for, I guess, plumbing companies. You have to be a vendor type thing.
Sure.
So I will push that one, and then show them pictures if need be, because they don't want builder grade. Nobody wants.
And I'm sure you use that lingo. You use that lingo of builder grade.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Right.
I'm like, it's not bad, but it's not good. By
you explain it. Go, okay. I immediately don't want that. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good. It's a toilet. Yes. Is it a toilet?
For now.
But then when we go to the other one, I guess I do kind of talk like that a little bit to people. I try to get on their level.
Yeah.
I read the room.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no, you don't want that one, or that might be completely different.
Well, you built that rapport, by the way, early on.
Yeah.
Right. So you're not. You're not just a guy there rushed in to go start turning wrenches.
Right.
So there's a little rapport there.
But I'll push that middle one. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the best toilet that money can buy, type of thing.
So as part of your inspection, do you do water tests?
Water tests.
Like in terms of the quality of water, do you guys sell water filtration, water?
We are getting more
into that. Okay.
Into that.
It depends. Everyone's different. Their market's different. I never know.
It's great.
The margins are great.
It's a great thing to sell.
Yeah.
I just personally have not yet, and we're getting more. We're getting more information.
Sure.
Having our people come in and tell us about their product and everything to further educate us, so we can educate our customers.
Yeah.
And in turn, hopefully sell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some of those things.
And I know some markets are like, "Oh, we have great water." They do have water, but in like Florida, people are like, "Oh my God, the water's awful," and you have to get something. So that's why I wasn't sure where you. I don't know. While we're in Dallas, I don't live in Dallas, so I don't know the water quality in Dallas.
Yeah.
So I just always like to ask. The other big thing people love to talk water heaters, right? So in this instance, I called you out because I just don't like this faucet. I wanted a new one, and all of a sudden I've got a toilet. I got two new toilets that you're talking to me about, and I seem receptive to it, right?
Yes.
But and then it's just throughout the course of your inspection, you're going to, I'm sure, check out the water heater, right?
Of course.
Okay. Now, by the way, are you writing this out, the inspection? Or are you keeping track of things? Or are you just visual?
On our
tablet?
Yeah. So on our, with the call inspection, and not we have a full inspection for our members that they can choose to do. We have a whole sheet on the tablet.
Yeah.
So that will be reserved for that. In my case, I'm not sure what everybody does. In my case, I make that thing seem awesome. Yeah, I talk that thing up, and I really make it cool for them when I'm doing the inspection. And I have sold a lot.
Yeah.
On home inspections.
I believe
You're not going to get every single one of them, but
Right.
you take your time and you make it cool, like a cool presentation
Yeah.
for them, and just bring a lot. Like
Yeah.
have the estimates ready, multiple options
Yeah.
for different things.
Right.
You're going to find stuff. Just build it all and have it presented to them, pictures, evidence, all that stuff, and you can sell
Right.
on inspections.
Hey, jumping in for a quick moment. We're about to hear TJ talk about how powerful plumbing inspections are. And at Certain Path, we couldn't agree more. That's why we've developed a proven plumbing inspection process, one that actually drives results while making customers wildly happy. But here's the difference. It's not just about the form or the checklist, it's about how you use it. And we've been training plumbers on exactly that for over 25 years, in person, virtual, real coaching. We show your team how to educate, not pressure, how to build smart options, how to be a resource and an advocate for the homeowner's best interest. But let's face it, isn't it better for a homeowner to understand what's happening with their plumbing system today than to discover it the hard way when a toilet supply line burst on a Sunday afternoon and they have no idea how to shut off their water? Inspections aren't about fear, they're about empowerment. If you want to give your plumbers the tools and the training to do inspections the right way, schedule a discovery call with Mike or Wilder, my buddies, at mycertainpath.com or call 214-453-1591. Now back to my conversation with TJ. So the back to the water heater one example, for example, though. Let's go. Okay, man, you've already got the 2 toilets. I'm like, all right, that probably makes sense because it was running slow, and I see it's corroded, and I don't want to call you at 3 in the morning because water starts going everywhere.
Yeah.
Now I got that 25-year-old water heater.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to me? Hey, Bob, can I talk to you? Do you kind of have me come over and take a look at it?
Yes.
Okay, what questions?
I
do you
break
ask?
people away.
Yeah.
Like I say, hey, I'm sorry. Would you please come look at this with me? And then I'll start showing them everything that I'm seeing and why I'm even talking to them about it.
Right.
Showing them, explain it, and then let them know that hey, this could happen or this could happen. Not trying to scare anybody, and I also use that lingo when I'm talking to them, the customers as well. I say I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to inform you. That way,
Right.
Right. And then they're like,
So
you need a water heater.
Yeah. So okay. Well.
So build those options.
Yeah. So at that point, though, also there's that tankless option, right?
Yes.
But I don't know a thing about tankless. Let's just say.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you bring up tankless as one of the options? You got to have a conversation before, right? Are you asking about you ever run out of hot water kind of stuff, or
Yes.
how do you bring that up for me as a consumer to start thinking that maybe tankless is something I want?
I do bring up the water
Yeah.
situation. Like, do you ever find yourself running out of hot water, or
Yeah.
how many people are in the home, type of deal?
Yeah.
Everybody showering at the same time? Do you have to stagger? Just information gathering.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, we got this thing called a tankless water heater, and it has an unlimited supply of hot water
Right.
for you. It's not immediate, but it's unlimited.
Right.
There's a misconception
Yeah.
with tankless.
It's pretty quick though.
It's about the same as
Yeah.
the other, but it's like a common misconception that I've ran into over the years. They think it's like, instant hot water.
Yeah.
It's unlimited. But I'll plant that seed too. I've said that a lot, but a lot of seed planting.
Well, that is. I mean, that's the whole process is planting seeds.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So you go, Bob. Hey, it's unlimited, and I'll go. All right, yeah, maybe, right? But I definitely still need the water heater, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go, okay, okay. So at least you have me verbally, or saying, I need to look into it.
Yes.
Are you hard to close me there, or you just go, we'll build options out, and at the end, I'll have the 2 toilets with multiple options, and the water heater
Sometimes
with
it
multiple
takes
options.
a while.
Oh, I believe it, especially if it's an older home that's hasn't been touched,
Yes.
I get it. All right, so you're writing this all out as you go. You're doing this visual inspection, and is it like, okay, Bob, can you sit down with me? Can we go over all I've seen? That's the next step? Okay.
I want your attention.
Yeah.
Really. I understand that some people might be working.
Right.
But I do want to try to pull them on. I kind of walk up and say, can I get a minute of your time or something? I'd love to go over this with you.
Right.
And get their full attention and not hard pressure them
Yeah.
by any means. Inform,
Yeah.
give options, and worst that can happen is they say no.
Yeah. Now, by the way, so the reason I had you out, did you start on that before? Say I said I definitely want this new faucet. Will you started that and then done the inspection, or will you do it all that and then do the work at once?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll probably focus on what the original
reason for the
call was,
Yeah.
but then we did see that toilet.
Yeah.
And then that brought up the other toilet. So now we're at that point, and then I've seen the water heater.
So it started,
at this
and then
point.
yeah.
It'll waterfall. And you do have the people that will want to have everything done immediately.
Sure.
And our dispatchers are really cool. They can move stuff.
Yeah. That's a good.
Someone's
that's a good
running
problem to
faster. Yes. And it'd be like, hey, it's got all this stuff. We need to get them taken care of.
Right.
Do I have time?
Yeah.
They'll either say yes or no on that end. I mean, you can lose it by scheduling out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You definitely
No,
can.
you got to take care of it when it's there, or at least try and get it going.
Yes.
I want to talk, though, about the actual building of the options themselves. Again, is this all on an iPad? Or
We do an iPad, yes.
So it's all these multiple things. So really, I'm looking at potentially 5 or 6 in this example, different things I'm saying yes or no to.
Yes.
Right, okay. And so it's adding up. And again, I'm seeing the club price, a finance price at the same time. Okay. And then walk me through that, like how you would explain that all to me. Or do you just go, hey, Bob, this is everything. What would you like to move forward with?
Okay, so we've already kind of done that together through my process.
Okay.
And then I'm like, hey, remember, this is our faucet. And you remember we were talking about the toilets?
Yeah.
And then we saw the water heater. And I would have it all, separated and built out.
Yeah.
Ready for them. But I've already planted that seed.
Yeah.
And they're already aware. So when they see a list of options,
They know.
They're understanding.
Yeah.
Because they already have a little bit of information about it.
Sure.
So they'll be regular, just good, better, best type. And then with the club for each one of those items. So on that call in particular, I might have 12 estimates. And I'm like, just slide through. They can see all the pricing for them. And then one thing I do that I don't know who taught me, but after all that, I'm like, okay, I know that's a lot of information. These are the prices. I stop.
Give them a minute.
I give them time.
Yeah.
And I'm not jumping out there and say, well, I might be able to do this or that. I let them make the decision.
Yeah.
Give them a couple minutes to process. If need be, I will be silent. I'll be just standing there like, do you have any questions about it maybe?
Right.
And then a lot of times they'll be like, well, just go ahead and get it all done.
Okay.
And then you get it all done. And you're like, okay, well, I just want to do the faucet today. When you will have those.
Yeah, oh, sure.
You will have those.
Yeah.
But if you didn't make the other options, you're not gonna get any of it.
Yeah.
You may get those ones where, like I said, they want to get it all done at one time. Or they're like, I'll do this now, and then next week when I have more time, you can come back and take care. That's still money in your pocket.
Yeah, for sure. And see, yes, you're right. Some people, it's just time. I don't have time for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Right? Or I don't have the money, but I know I need it done. I bet there's times that people call you back 3, 6, 8 months later, go, okay, I'm ready to do.
Yeah. They have saved.
They've saved, or and you have. I'm sure you've brought up the financing again too, right?
Yes.
And I know you say you don't do a lot of it, but I'm sure it's still there.
I always bring it up, but our market's actually very nice.
Yeah.
They're expecting, I guess, that the plumber
is expensive.
Yeah. And then I do get scoffed at from time to time.
Bringing up financing. That's all right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You're gonna, every shot you don't take type of thing. That
1,000%.
Goes same with the estimates.
Yeah.
And financing. I mean, it's there. It's a tool.
Right.
So use all your tools.
Yeah. When let's say you have a job, it started, maybe it's the last call today. When's your last call typically you get?
No calls after 4:30.
Okay.
We won't have another one scheduled. I mean, if we ran later on this one,
Yeah.
we may still go hit that last one.
Yeah.
If someone else hasn't already taken.
Will you start
care
and
of it.
start and stop a job though? Like, okay, like that job that just turned into a big old thing. You're not hanging out till 10 o'clock at night at the house, are you?
Oh yeah.
You will if the
Yeah.
homeowner's okay with
I'll
it.
get it done.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll get it done. Get them all working. Collect.
Yeah.
And thank you very much.
All right.
I'll be
Will
here for you.
Will you just do it, or will you give them the option? Because they're like, hey, I know you're busy, or no, you just like, I'll make them bring it up to you.
I make sure that they have the time.
Yeah.
Make them aware of how long it's potentially going to take.
Yeah.
And again, touch on the potential problems that may happen while you're doing all this work.
Yeah.
So if you do got to add more stuff, they're already aware of that.
Yeah.
And then if they have the time, cool. All right, I'm gonna be here a while.
Yeah.
I just work it out.
Yeah.
And getting home late isn't my favorite thing to do.
It's part of the job, though. Yeah.
It's part of the job.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Right.
I want to be at home with my family.
Sure.
Don't get me wrong, but I want to take care of this customer because you know what? Tomorrow might not. Oh, sorry, might not be anything.
Yeah. That's true.
It might
It's a
not be
good
anything.
mindset.
So take care of it right now.
Yeah.
Collect on it, and write it in the book. You may have the same thing tomorrow too,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not always going to be like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in the instances where it does, I will work late. I will get the job done right at the same call.
I wanted to back up. I went a little too far. When in an instance like this, where it's like, all of a sudden it went from a faucet to a multiple $1,000 job.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of those people, or ever, maybe I should get a bid on all this? Or does that, you've built enough rapport and you've educated me along the way where people go, you know what, I'm either going with you or I'm just not doing it, or I'll pause and do it at increments.
Yes.
What do you
So
find?
you have to ease into it.
Yeah.
If you're just like, boom, this is everything, the shock factor.
Yeah.
But if you're taking them along with you, addressing the stuff as you're going along with it, informing, educating, then they're not really going to want to get that second option because you're there. You have built the value. They understand that you know what you're doing, and and you're confident.
Yeah.
That's a big thing, confidence, and
gonna
they
ask you about
they
that.
can see it.
Yeah, I was going to say everything.
smell it.
Everything you've talked about, you're really calm. You seem under control. You're not sweating. I can imagine talking to people about spending a lot of money. You're just like, it's just how you got low blood pressure, man. So, but that works though, right? Because people feed off that.
Yes, well, they want as much information, especially when it gets into the bigger dollar amounts.
Yeah.
For sure, they got to sometimes think about that for a minute. Like,
Yeah.
I need to make a call or something, and then like take all the time that you need.
Yeah.
Do you have any more? Do you need more information? And I will have all the information ready.
Sure.
So, if you're prepared, it helps them also.
Yeah.
But if someone wants to get a second quote or anything like that, I'm like, sometimes I push like, I can do it right now.
Yeah.
You want to just go ahead and get it done. Not necessarily push, but it's just a term.
No, I totally understand. Yeah.
I don't like to be pushy.
No.
This is what we can do. This is our timeline of getting it done. This is how much it's going to cost, whether you want to break it down in financing or just pay for it out of pocket and just close it. Really.
Yeah. I like it.
If they want to get a second opinion, sometimes that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Personally, I mean, get options.
Yeah.
But if you have built that throughout the whole call, from smiling at the door when they opened
Sure.
it, they're probably not going to say no.
Does it happen, what, once a month? If someone get the other, I want to get another bid kind of thing, or how frequent is that?
Yeah, it's typically in cases where a bigger job,
Yeah.
I would say. Like we go to do second opinions.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't really
Doesn't happen then.
here and there.
Here and there, yeah.
Really.
It's not a regular issue. You've built enough. You've educated enough. They feel like, I like you.
Right.
You're the one that told me what's going on. I didn't even think about it, right? Mm-hmm. So that makes sense. That makes sense.
But when it goes to the bigger jobs, like
Yeah.
we're talking $50,000,
Oh,
$60,000, $70,000 jobs, like repiping a whole house,
Right.
or, replacing 300 feet of sewer line or water line or something out to the street, they want to get the second option.
Sure.
But if cases where you've built enough value and confidence, they will agree to it after it goes through approval and stuff like that. For like a commercial situation.
Gotcha. I was going to say on a residential side, gigantic repipe job. Someone's like, wow. I want to get another bit. Okay, I get it. You've said your piece. You built value. This is how we. But understood. Do you make a phone call? Like, do you go, hey, can I call you in 3 days, a week?
I believe it's 2 days.
You give them 2 days. Okay.
2 days.
Do you make that call, or does the office call that?
I will make the call.
Okay.
I will make the call, and if I don't have time for it for whatever reason, someone will call.
Yeah.
Touch base with them.
Answer any more questions.
Yeah. That's kind of my spiel for that, calling on an estimate. Hey, this is TJ with KMP. I was just, reaching out to you about, the quote I had given you. Do you have any more questions about it? Were you able to, talk to your bank or whatever the case may have been for that? Just kind of be leaving it at that. Don't be like, I'll just immediately give you $1,000 off if you go with it right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But you can offer discounts, I guess, here and there if it's been a while.
Yeah. That's good if it's been a while.
But definitely touch base. I think it's 2 days and then a week.
Okay.
And then you're supposed to call like 3 or 4 times.
It sounds like you haven't dealt like that with that a lot then.
Not a whole lot. I mean, I need to get better at probably many things, but
hey, we can all
that being one of them.
Yeah.
I just dive off into my work.
Really,
and I should call back people.
That's all right.
Touch base again.
Yeah.
But I neglect to do that sometimes.
That's all right.
I will be honest.
That's all right. That's all right. All right. You're a young guy. You obviously got to where you are because you're motivated for your family. Like, is that still your constant motivator? You wake up every day. I'm like, hey, I'm making more money than I ever have. I know if I keep producing, I'm making more and more money. Is that what drives you?
The drive for
just to keep achieving,
better the family, to be able to have the opportunities that I have now.
Yeah.
I mean, since starting, I've purchased a house.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
Big deal. Able to put a roof over our heads, like an actual house. I mean, we weren't living in a shack or anything.
No, but I mean, you get
have our own house is amazing, and just all the different things that
we're a young guy.
We can eat nicer food or whatever we want to do, and still put money in the bank. All because of all this whole process that I've learned.
Yeah,
and thankfully being able to be a part of this company.
Yeah,
the opportunity is there. And anybody could do it, really, if you could talk to people.
How great is it working at KMP? I know you've got good employees. I know
it's great. I've never worked at a place like it before.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in Washington, D.C. right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would have never in a million years thought I'd be doing this with a company, let alone being able to do all this stuff for the family and everything.
Yeah.
But just the atmosphere within the company, the culture.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
That's great. That's great. I know this is your first expo. You've been maybe the first thing you've done at expo, which is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Great way to start off. But what's it like seeing all these people here, companies across the country? I mean, Gala's going to be fun. That's a whole other thing you haven't experienced. So what's it like to kind of be a part of a larger thing like this?
Kind of like my normal day-to-day, just information gathering.
Yeah.
Kind of taking it all in.
Right.
Then, but it's great to see all these people, probably a bunch of like-minded people that just want to better themselves, better their businesses.
Right.
And that pretty much sums it up. They're here for a reason.
Right.
There is going to be fun, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure of it. But all the information in just these first 2 presentations.
Yeah. It's a little different than working in a house every day.
Yeah, it is. But I like information and learning every day.
Yeah.
So
that's great.
It's great to be here. Everybody seems to be in a great mood too.
Yeah.
Nobody's forced to be here.
No.
So it's It was very good.
Well, Russ called you Rustin. TJ, thank you so much for all your time. I really appreciate it. I really enjoyed this.
Thank you very much for having me.
The Successful Contractor Podcast is part of the Certain Path family. Certain Path builds successful home service businesses and has for 25 years. We do it by providing contractors with a proven path to success, professional coaching, software solutions, and a member community of 1,000 plus strong. Doubling your sales with a 20% net profit and an inspiring company culture is all possible. Let us show you the way. With Certain Path, success is made certain. Visit www.mycertainpath.com for more information.